thinking about something very critically allows us to take appropriate action. But sometimes if there are no boundaries and we start to thinking too much, then these thoughts will actually make us stuck in one place. And sometimes it leads us to think about things that didn't happen. And this happens a lot to me. So, is it good or not? Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well and have a good day wherever you are. So today we are diving into a topic that's been in my mind and probably also in your mind. Is it good to think too much about anything? Could be your work, your hobbies, think about other people's lives, think about your life. It could be anything. Alright, first we need to define what is thinking too much. Yeah, we call it overthinking. Overthinkers refers to the process of constantly analyzing or dwelling on situations, decisions, or problems. I know it actually sounds really good, right? To deal with various situations. But again, there is an over right there that often leads to stress and indecision. The pros of thinking. I know it sounds ridiculous. Well, of course, thinking is a crucial part of our life. We as a human have the intelligence to think, consciousness, etc. It helps us to make decisions, solve problems, and better understanding to the world we live in. Deep thinking can lead to great insights and innovations. But what happens when it goes overboard? Overthinking can lead to analysis paralysis, where we are so caught up in the details that we can make a decision. To be honest, this happens a lot to me. It causes me unnecessary stress and anxiety. And the worst part is, it prevents us from taking action. For example, this happened when I first thought about making this content. I was thinking if this is general content that there are many other people who more capable to talk about this topic very well. And it made me forget that it actually from my experience that I want to share with other people, with you. And also it made me not confident. And at the same time, I want to be more confident. I want to trust myself when making this kind of video. But again, I was thinking too much, so I'm not sure about discussing this topic. You see? The impact is so serious, regardless of whether the results are good or bad, or the people who watch this gonna like it or not. I just should upload the video as long as I know I've tried my best. Just be balanced, be confident, and think before you do something. And remember, don't go over it. So, how can we be at the right points to use our intelligence in thinking? It's about learning to control our thoughts rather than letting them control us, our mind. Trust me, we don't want to be like that. We don't want to making the extraordinary we have as humans, but instead having a negative impact from it. No one wants that. But the bad thing is, sometimes or even often, when we are in the moments, in the overthinking phase, unconsciously or even worse, consciously, we know that we are thinking about something we don't have to think about, but we still follow the direction of our excessive thoughts. And the question why? Why would we do that? The bad thing is that sometimes there is satisfaction that we unconsciously follow to think like that. We like to think that way, but we don't like the feel because of it. We don't like the results. And this is when you have to learn to control your thoughts. Okay, but how? Realize that you are thinking. Be aware. Be conscious. Yeah, I know sometimes or mostly we as a humans are on autopilots on our daily life. But once you get in the moment when you have to take an action, take a decision, this is the time that you have to control your mind. Think slowly, think about short and long-term impacts. Be wise when you realize that, oh, I think I seem to be overthinking now. And again, there's a question. How do we know that we are overthinking? It's actually a little difficult to explain here because everyone knows each other's lives differently. You know your life better, but when you feel stuck, it causes endless doubts and making it difficult to take an action. You should probably find out what is it. You may be in that moment, in the overthinking phase. Okay, let's try to make it simple. If you're really hard to think in that day, go take a rest for a while. or you can do some meditation. Go watching something you like, listen to the music, or whatever to make you feel relaxed, and then slowly to think about it again tomorrow. Or if you have no time, you have to make a decision on that day. Again, just take a rest for a while, for an hour, or even for a minute. Let your brain relax. Your brain needs rest for a while. And also don't forget to drink a fresh water. And when you feel ready, you start to thinking again and try to control yourself, control your mind, and you're probably gonna take a best decision. I think for the next video, we can talk about practicing decision making. Alright, so in conclusion, while thinking is an essential part of our life, overthinking can be detrimental. It's all about finding a balance. Remember guys, it's not about stopping our thoughts, but learning to manage them effectively. So guys, what are your thoughts on overthinking? Have you ever been in a situation that made you feel very confused, like don't know what to do, feel so scared, anxiety hit? And do you have your own strategies for managing it? Like tell me your way, how you deal with it. If you don't mind, please share in the comments below. And also guys, if you like this kind of video, don't forget to hit that like button because it's really helped me to stay motivated to create videos like this. Alright, thank you so much for watching guys. Please stay safe, have a wonderful day, and see you guys on my next video. Bye.